We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For AM-Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Chris Newman, who's Executive Vice President and Global Managing Director for ACORD.
Hi, Richard.
Welcome. It's good to see you back here in Monte Carlo. You've been coming for a number of years now. What keeps bringing you back?
Well, obviously it's a fantastic place, but ultimately it's probably one of the biggest reinsurance events globally, and as ACORD, being an industry standard-setting body with 36,000 members, we've essentially got most of our members being here, so it's a fantastic opportunity to come here, meet with people in the industry, talk to them about what we're up to at the moment, and obviously hear some of their challenges as well.
So there is a perception about reinsurers' use of technology. To what degree is it fair to say they perhaps not fully embraced the opportunity?
I think it's fair to say that in terms of technology, it plays a major role going forward, and has done. I think I've got mixed views in terms of how that's been fully leveraged. I think if you look at what ACORD have been doing with our standards in the reinsurance market, we have a standard called GRLC, which is Global Reinsurance and Large Commercial, and we've had a huge community of European and global reinsurance companies developing the standards with ACORD for the last 15 years. So they've been really enjoying some significant benefits operationally, in terms of data quality, in terms of efficiency, and ultimately I think that's been very successful. I think part of the challenge is how do you now accelerate that growth and implementation, and that's where ACORD have recently created the ACORD Solutions Group, which is a 100% owned subsidiary of ACORD, which is providing digital accelerators and technology for our members to be able to basically get involved in digitalisation and things like data quality and document exchange. So that's effectively what we've been focused on.
Another important part of the jigsaw, London market modernisation. It's a topic that people have been talking about for years and years, both here in Monte Carlo, back in London. Tell us about ACORD's involvement in that.
ACORD are playing a very key, pivotal role in that movement. I'm lucky enough to sit on the LMG Data Council, which is led by Sheila Cameron, and a while ago they decided to use ACORD standards throughout the modernisation effort. So we've spent a lot of time, they've created a core data record, and our standards group have spent a lot of time aligning that with the GRLC ACORD standard. So that now puts us in a pretty good situation going forward. So what that now means is ultimately you have one global standard for specialty insurance around the world, so that makes London potentially a lot easier to deal with. Lots of efficiencies, and also lots more innovation, which is obviously what the London market has been pretty renowned for. So yeah, we're all very excited about the future, and when you roll into that some of the technology assets that we spoke about, and ACORD Solutions Group have also created a ecosystem of vendors. So we've been working very much with all of the major global, but certainly providers of policy admin systems for brokers, carriers, reinsurance in London, and providing some of those assets which leverage data exchange. So I think this time around, from a modernisation effort, we're very well placed because we've got the all-important vendors at the table, and we've got a significant collaboration effort going on throughout the IUA, from the LMA, with Lloyd's, with Liba, and all the brokers at the table as well. So yeah, I think everyone should be fairly optimistic about the future.
Chris, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.
For AM-Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.